All right, YouTube, we back. This is Omar. I got another presentation for you. So like I said earlier in the day, I did the part 2. I kind of did things backwards. I did part 2 of the being bold and fearless, how to become bold and fearless, and I was just giving like my own little, personal testimonies and experiences that I had in my life. So for this video, for part 1, what I want to do is I just want to give you guys 4 tips on how to be more bold, more fearless as far as your approach to life. Now a lot of you guys, there may be some people who think, oh, well, I'm not a bold person, I'm not an outspoken person. I'm gonna tell you something, that is already inside you. That fearlessness is already inside you. It just has to come out of you. So it doesn't matter if you're strong, if you're extroverted, if you're introverted, if you're shy, you're timid, you're nervous. That stuff is already inside of you. It just needs to come out. So I'm gonna give you guys 4 tips. The first tip, I'm trying to think, how should I say this? You got to get to the point where enough is enough. You sick and tired of being sick and tired. Anybody ever got to that point? I know I have. I got to the point where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of being stuck. Some of y'all are tired of people overlooking you. You're tired of people walking all over you, taking you for granted. You tired of being broke, not having any money saved up. You tired of being stuck at that dead-end job. I can attest to that right there. That's why I got my hand raised. For men, you tired of not having any ladies in your life. For women, you're tired of not having that special man in your life. Every weekend, year after year, you have no dating prospects whatsoever. Tired of being stuck living with mom, living with your parents. You 25, 26 years old, you're 30 years old. It's some people that's 35 years old still living at home with their mom and dad. And you sick and tired of it because you want more independence. You ever notice when people say, you know what, that's it, they start to take action. When they get to the point where enough is enough, that's when people start taking action. That's when things start to get handled. So that's the first tip I want to give you. You got to get to the point where you just are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now, point 2. Stop caring what other people think of you. Yep, I know. A lot of us, we are so worried about other people's opinions that we are afraid to go after what we want in life. Now, don't get me wrong. If somebody is giving you good advice, if they're giving you wise counsel, oh, best believe it's in your best interest to take that and apply it to your life. But when you got those people who are low-key beneath you, they don't really have nothing special going on themselves. They living pretty mediocre lives themselves. But you're worried about their opinions on what you want to be when you get older. What you want to accomplish, what you want to do. You can't worry about other people's opinions, man, because they're going to hold you back. They're going to hold you back. So that's point 2. Point 3 is start developing some kind of a training regimen. Develop some kind of a training regimen. I'm gonna tell you what that does. That helps you gain discipline. Like I'll use myself for example. I know the gyms are closed, so I really can't get no weight workout in. But I like to Go outside and do agility drills, do sprints, do cutting drills, football-based drills. Do some conditioning, to keep my wind up. So I would do that just to stay in shape, just to have something for me to look forward to do. Even if it's in the middle or the heat of the day. We're in the middle of May now, so temperatures are starting to go up and starting to be into the low to mid 90s. But I'll be out there at 2 o'clock in the morning in the heat of the day getting the workout in. I don't care how hot it is outside. Whatever I intend to do, I'm going to get that workout done and completed. That's how you got to be. That's how you gain discipline. That's how you train your mind and train your body to do things even when you don't feel like doing it. So y'all missed that. You train your mind and your body to do things you don't feel like doing. Isn't that what getting out of your comfort zone is all about? So the more of a training regimen you have, the easier it is to get out your comfort zone, because you're going to be so used to doing things even when you don't feel like you up to doing it. The fourth tip I want to give you: have a good music playlist. Have a good music playlist. Y'all know what playlist or what music y'all like to listen to when you're getting ready to hit the gym. Let's just keep it real. Y'all got a playlist. You already know, got your artist picked out. You know what kind of music you like to listen to that's going to get you cracking up here mentally. When you about to go to the gym, when you about to get a workout in. Something that's going to give you that mental edge that you need. You see what I'm saying? Now, I know I like different kinds of music. I like reggae. I like R&B. I like reggaeton Spanish music, believe it or not. I like hip hop. Some of the old school R&B, old school hip hop, pop music. So I got a good range of music that I like to listen to, depending on what kind of mood I am. And over the years, I kind of cleaned up, a lot of the hip hop music that I listened to, because back then I would listen to a whole bunch of, profanity and things like that. So I'm trying to clean that up a little bit. But there were certain artists that where all I got to do is turn on one track and I'm in a totally different mindset. All I got to do is turn on one track. All of a sudden, I'm locked in. I'm focused. Nothing's going to stop me. So get a fire music playlist going. That's going to be my fourth tip. My last tip would be to read. To read books. There are all kind of self-help books out there. There's so many self-help books out there, it's ridiculous. Get you some self-help books. And in part 2 of this video, I had talked about the Allen Iverson book that I got. And then I think I showed some pictures of something. So like a book like this, these are the kind of books that I like to read. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. That shows you what kind of mindset that I'm trying to adapt. You see what I'm saying? This books like these. Books like The 48 Laws of Power. Books like The Gift of Fear. The books like a while back when I was about 23, 24, The Art of Macking. Books like that where I can read it and I can actually apply the stuff that's in the book to make my life better. Oh, and you can't forget the Bible. Oh my gosh, there's so much good game and advice in there. Just on the book of Proverbs alone is going to give you a lot of advice on how to live this life. Now, let me just give you just a little quick tidbit of this book here. I think this is law number 3, where it talks about the law of the process. Teddy Roosevelt. Y'all remember President Teddy Roosevelt? Teddy Roosevelt had wrote, I had a great admiration of men who were fearless and who could hold their own in this world, and I had a great desire to be like this. I had to underline that statement right there. Like, Ted, I feel the same way, Brand. I feel the same way. I don't want to just sit here on the sidelines of life and just watch people and just let life pass me by. I want to attack life. Let me give you some what his regimen included. He worked out with weights. He hiked. He ice skated. He hunted. He rode. He rode a horseback and he boxed. He was doing this all the way up into his 60s, man. Every day. And he admitted that as a kid, he was sick and puny. He was a very nervous and timid kid. So that's what I'm saying. In later years, Roosevelt obsessed his progress, admitted that as a child, he was nervous and timid. Yet he said, from reading of the people I admire and from knowing my father, he had a great deal of admiration for those who were fearless. Y'all see what I'm talking about? So those are my 5 tips on how to be more bold and how to be more fearless in life. Now, I'm talking about being bold and being fearless. Don't get this wrong. I'm not talking about being reckless. Please don't get it twisted. Being reckless, that's being stupid. You're putting your life at risk. You're putting other people's lives at risk when you be reckless. Being bold and being fearless, that's mean going after what you want in life. And doing it the legal way, I might add. Doing it the legal way. Man, it be times where I will wake up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and the fact that I couldn't wait for the sun to get up because I was ready to attack the day. It's almost like my body didn't even need an alarm clock. It woke up on its own, ready to attack the day, man. That's the kind of mindset you need to have. So I gave y'all those 5 tips. Get to the point where you've had enough. Don't care what other people think about you. Reading books, having a daily regimen. And I can't even think of the 5th one. I didn't even write this down, but y'all got the 5. So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.